football watch parties today. We are back with some more tailgate recipes. So we have Elizabeth here. Elizabeth is one of our producers, so you don't normally see her on camera. But she brought in some pigs in a blanket, so tell us about it.
Yeah, pigs in a blanket, classic. I think tailgating food, if I'm hanging out at someone's house or at on someone's driveway, I expect a pig in a blanket. These are a little bit fancier. I put cheese in the middle of them. And then on the top I got extra fancy, and it's melted butter, ranch seasoning, and Parmesan cheese. And so it looks fancy, but it's really not that hard to make. It's just crescent rolls, little smokies, and then I got like pre-sliced like cracker cheese.
Easy.
And it's perfect. It's right in there.
Definitely a staple at any kind of tailgate for you. So, and I love the little twist on it. That's the toppings. Really good.
It's very tasty. I couldn't help myself before. I was eating them in commercial break.
So definitely a staple. We also have some pizza dip here that Hannah brought. Now she's obviously, like we said, out at their Coats for Kid campaign, but it is just a kind of a little classic dip. It's got cream cheese, it's got Parmesan cheese, it's got mozzarella. If you like cheese, there's a lot of cheese in this one. And pizza sauce is what she told me is in it. Now I'm sure you could spice this up, make it your own, add some pepperoni, add some other toppings in there as well. But just another classic dip to bring to any kind of tailgate, any kind of party you got. And speaking of dips, Brian is here. Talk to us about the dip that you brought.
So we made a smoked elote dip. Took a lot of liberties with this one myself, to be honest with you. Supposed to use cream cheese. I decided not to. Put cottage cheese in there. A lot more protein, a lot less fat. So I like that. Basically, you put all the cheeses, a lot of dairy in this, and just threw it on the smoker for a half hour, stirred it all up, put it back in the smoker for another half hour, and just kind of let it do its thing inside there. So this is kind of, yeah, this is my first time actually doing this type of dip, so I thought it turned out pretty good for first
really
time.
good.
Yeah.
I think the smokiness really comes through.
It does, and it's a cold dip, so you
Well,
don't
it
have
wasn't supposed to be cold. I just remember when I warmed it up. But you can have it either way.
I was going to say,
It's good.
if you don't want to warm it up, it is very good cold.
It definitely works cold, but I can see how, like, if you brought that like right out of a smoker to a tailgate, that would be a good staple for your tailgates as well.
I definitely had to push some spots aside because I was nibbling last night when I was making it.
It's really good, and honestly, you can't go wrong with any of the stuff. We are going to put these recipes up on our website a little bit later for you in case you need any of them, and thank you so much for joining us today.